Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the Brothapocalypse. In this latest edition of Girls Behaving Badly. Oh boy, every week, every day, somewhere in the world, a modern woman is taking L's in 2022. This time, it's in the UK where a woman who is a new age spirituality coach claims she magically manifested her new boyfriend who is quote-unquote marriage material. She says she, quote, crossed paths with her new boyfriend, Thomas Hunter, 32, who works in recruitment just hours after performing one of her rituals, unquote. Oh boy, gentlemen, I warned you about the spirit of witchcraft many times in the past, and this statement further shows that many modern women are resorting to spiritual help to lure you into their dating and marriage schemes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing and growing. Let me continue as this article from Chronicle Live is giving us more details about how this spirituality coach used new rituals after her previous relationship ended. Quote, now, nearly a year on, the pair are still head over heels and even looking to move in together. Oh boy. And Chloe hasn't needed to do any more relationship rituals because he ticks all her boxes. After the end of her relationship, her last one, she began to use different spiritual techniques to manifest her ideal man, which is the concept of using the power of the mind to create something in the physical world, unquote. Frighteningly, she's going to spread her manifestation gospel to other modern women out there. I don't know what's wrong with this boyfriend of hers, but gentlemen, if a woman openly admits she uses spiritual cheats to get you, run!
2 for the show. 3 to make ready. And 4 to... Telegram.
All this increased use of manifestation reminds me of some comments actress and former wife of NBA player Carmelo Anthony, Lala Anthony, which alluded to manifestation when it comes to romance. She said something along those lines, basically, comments along those lines recently. Anyway, these women will flip every L into a positive until the casket drops. And even then, their tombstone will flip death into a positive. Quote, I don't need a God in the afterlife. I'll manifest my own eternity as Queen of Heaven. In other news from Girls Behaving Badly comes this bizarre, almost surreal story of a married modern woman who not only cheated on her husband with a man she said was a longtime friend of the family. Oh boy, women and these doggone friends. but she got big mad when her husband insisted on a paternity test for their child. Her response was basically, quote, how could you be so rude to me? Now I can't eat or sleep. You ruined my life. Just zero accountability, all the entitlement in the world, all the ego. And sadly, the husband is thinking of asking or of apologizing to her. He's going to apologize to her parents. Are you serious? Seriously? I'll let Taylor the Fiend sum up why men who have wives with these so-called longtime male friends should consider paternity tests if they suspect she's been more than friends with these guys.
His cheating wife is mad at him because he wants a paternity test. Now, guys, if you guys have watched my videos before, whenever I talk about infidelity on this channel, I am a staunch advocate of mandatory paternity tests, okay? And the reason for this is because we have so many men out here who are taking care of children that aren't actually theirs and they don't even know it. So on today's episode, guys, we're going to be
Okay, pay attention, guys. Don't let your so-called love blind you to the reality of modern women. There's nothing wrong with making sure those children are yours. Finally, a recent post on the Shade Room on Instagram sparked some interesting dialogue in the comments section regarding men asking women to send them pics on their phone. You can see our comment in the screenshot above. It's interesting that the original person who posted the comment that Shade Room reposted claims 80% of women lose interest in men when men ask for pics. And women in the comment section were all over the place with replies in support of this statement, saying men who ask for pics are creepy or pervs. You know, the usual shaming tactics. But men clap back that it ain't even that serious for most men, that he may just really be into you or just want pics for his phone contact. It's not that serious. But personally, what I think really offends most women is that when they create their dating profiles, you know, online dating apps or whatever, and use those headshots from the chin up only, then when you ask for fuller body pics, instead of little headshots, they get mad and use sign language in order to deter you from asking for full body pictures. And they try claims for nudity or whatever. It's not for no nudity. At least not most of us. I can remember the time I still used dating apps back in the day after my divorce about 11 and 12 years ago. Before catfishing became a thing, I didn't think much of a headshot only profile. Long story short, I met somebody online. She seemed cool. She only had like 3 pictures. You know, they're all headshots or various forms of headshots, basically. And so when we met up, you already know what happened. She looked like a huge version of the Michelin Man, where she had multiple BBW rolls all up and down her body. Her rolls had rolls. That's how bad it was. I didn't know which one was her waist or her stomach curve or where her breast ended or her stomach ended. I didn't know none of it. You couldn't tell. Needless to say, I was not turned on at all. Later, I would see the same pattern of headshot-only profiles about 30 to 40% of the time. All right, so I'll leave it right there, gentlemen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. Until modern women stop behaving badly, the apocalypse of good men will continue. Welcome to the Brothapocalypse.